Lots of people call me right in the boat ramp asking me why their boat don't want to start. And I always tell them, hey, you gotta make sure you check your boat before you go out there, especially if you haven't started in a long time, so you don't get stuck in the boat ramp and miss out the whole Sunday. So in this video, I'm gonna give you some tips how to avoid that. Hello, this is Carlos with CP Marine and the Small Boat Repair Channel. We're gonna start by simply checking the battery charge. I always recommend to have one voltmeter in your house. It should have about 12.6 volts. If not, make sure you charge the night before you go on the ramp. Another recommendation, if you're not familiar with this boat, make sure the kill switch is connected. Also, make sure the shifter is a neutral. If it's not a neutral, the engine will not crank. Another common problem is the connections in the battery switch. We normally forget about that switch because you cannot see the connectors behind it, and they normally get rusted. If it's that the case, get a wire brush and clean it very well. If the switch is in good condition, you can keep it, but if not, you're gonna have to replace it. And I always recommend to put the electric grease for the corrosion. And it's good to put it in every connection. Make sure the connectors are tight, and also check the battery connection. They go bad all the time, and put the grease in there as well. If the wiring in your console looks like this, I guarantee that's gonna be one of the most common problems for you to be stuck in the ramp. Make sure you fix all that and make it look like more like this. What if your boat is started but have no power in the water? One of the most common problems is the condition of the fuel and the condition of the fuel tank. If your boat is old and you don't use it regularly, more like your fuel tank is gonna be in this condition and you're gonna have to replace it, because you're gonna have leaks everywhere and gonna bring all the moisture inside the tank and gonna mix it up with the gasoline, and your gasoline gonna end up looking like this. I also recommend to use Reg 90 to fill up your tank, especially if you don't use the boat all the time, because it doesn't absorb the moisture like the regular fuel. If it's that the case, you're gonna have to drain your fuel tank like I showed in one of my previous videos, and fill it back up with fresh Reg 90 gasoline. It's also good to replace your fuel water separator every year. If you have a two-stroke that you gotta mix with the oil in the fuel tank, make sure you do it right, because this can bring problems to your engine. It will not run good in the boat ramp. And you're also gonna be like this engine, smoking everybody and making a lot of pollution. But if your boat still don't want to start and you have a computerized system, you gotta call the professionals, and that's where the big money comes. So this is what I got for you guys right now. I hope these tips help you to find a problem in your boat and go out on a Sunday and hang out with the family or just go fishing. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. If you have any questions, comment in the section down below. See you next video. Goodbye.